Ah!
Were you having a good time or a bad time last video?
Well, I was having a good time, but we have speculated a bit. Hi, folks. It's Shadow of the Comet. I'm JG. He's Zerfall, and we were talking about how, we chose a wrong dialogue option that led to immediate death, which caused us to start asking questions like, well, what if you told the mayor in that video 1 that you weren't interested in comets? Would he kill you on the spot? But then that was yours, and then my mind went to, well, what if that guy asked you, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than I dreamed of in your philosophy. And you're like, that's Wordsworth, right? And he just he stares at you so hard your head explodes. He's a scanner.
I know what that's from. It was written by Cole's Notes. Anyways, we gotta save right before this dialogue happens, so we're gonna go ahead and try
Being a jerk.
To be a jerk, because this guy is a bit of a jerk himself.
$20.
Well, apparently,
I'm talking about the forest, not a trip to Boston and back.
I might have guessed. You city slickers don't feel right if you're not cheating us poor country bumpkins.
Yep, that's the case.
$5 should be enough to calm you down.
Okay. $10 and it's a deal, mister?
his eyes are getting all weird and squirmy.
Parker. John T. Parker.
Why didn't you say so?
So it didn't change anything!
Maybe it changes what other people think of you or something.
Oh, we got an affinity system?
I don't know.
Like if we want to score with her before the mission on Veermeyer, we have to be nice to her. Oh, but I was gonna kill you. Now I've been interrupted.
Go on, Benjamin.
Well, these guys are going to town like it's
All about the
like it's a Breen movie.
Obed, Ben, stop that. Leave Webster alone.
Leave Squirrel. Stop that. Leave Squirrel
Stay
alone.
out of this, Bishop. I've been wanting to get me a Webster for quite a while now.
Stay out of this, Bishop. All of us have the same voice pretty much now.
Hey, Zerfall, you shouldn't talk like that, alright? Man, he's just punching away without even moving his face.
You can't stop us. I'm taking over the whole screen.
You're really laying into him.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not the
Why
same
don't you
guy.
do something to stop them instead of making inane comments.
Oh, well, he's fucking does, Zerfall.
How about it, Webster? You like that? Want some more?
Let him be.
Want some more super sped up punches?
That's enough.
The guy in the back is barely helping with. He's like
Mind your own
kicking him in the
business
ankle
or I'll bust his
occasionally.
nose.
Talk to me again and I'll punch someone else that I'm already beaten up.
What I like is he says, mind your business or I'll bust his nose, and then there's a very brief pause, and then, like, yeah, I guess I busted his nose anyway.
Oh, I'm up to something now.
I think you're up to something now. Like, you gotta talk to him.
Oh, I gotta walk over there to talk. No, I'm not talking here. Can I look?
Maybe you can use that creeper vine as a lasso.
Do I have like I can whip out my branch.
I'm going to write down your names. I've already got a drawing where I rubbed off, so.
Do you have anything to say?
It's just gonna continue forever.
We can't seem to do it. Do we take something from here?
Okay, when the fight starts, pick up a bat from over on the right. Alright, well I couldn't find a way to just find a subtle clue.
See, if we go to leave, we'll notice that something is happening.
Well, how long has there been a bat? Because I didn't notice one before. Oh, okay. So we're not badass enough to do it without the
I
bat.
should be standing behind them so that I look a little taller. Use item.
I think you should use the bat on that guy who says, it's not early enough for us to meet yet. Oh, wow.
You'll be sorry, won't he, Ben?
Yeah,
Sorry, I destroyed a
we'll get
speech
you,
center of my
and
brain.
you'll be really sorry. Thank you, sir.
That's Ron Weasley.
I'm taking you to the drugstore.
I want you to
Did the right
buy me
thing,
some
mister,
drugs.
But you'd better be on your guard from now on.
You didn't do the right thing, by the way. You stood there and watched it and help.
We'll press G and enter guard mode.
But you don't recover
Quick,
key when
somebody's
you're
hurt.
defending.
Nope.
It looks like this man beat this poor Ron Weasley character up with a baseball bat.
Holy cow, Walter Webster. I bet it was those Hambleton boys did this to you. Come over here.
I'm gonna
over
finish
here.
the job. He's got a really springy step.
Did you find what you were looking for, Mr. Parker?
Not yet. Open up your blouse. Because I'm... Guy.
What, you a Sierra main character?
Yes.
From
Thank
one of the 80s or 90s games?
My father is also a keen photographer.
Are we gonna cut her off because we love photography so much we don't let women talk about it?
Now, that should keep him alive. Mr. Parker, I'm Jonathan Matthews. I
Who's
hear
this
you're a
guy? I
keen
recognize this guy
photographer.
too.
I have a darkroom which you're more than welcome to use if you want to develop
It's
your
like
place.
Walter Matthau, maybe. I don't know.
It's a fine thing chasing off Benjamin and Obed. May the devil take those boys.
Too bad we don't have law enforcement in this town. Rather, what little law enforcement we have is too busy going after gypsies. Are they supposed to be, like... They said they did something like this are the two sons of, like, some guy who's a total jerk. Is that... Are they the sons of the only policeman in town who is just threatens you and gypsies?
I'm grateful for your offer.
Oh, maybe. Oh, she's like, now that my dad approves
Come
of you.
whenever you want, Mr. Parker.
Ooh.
No,
if you
she's not
insist.
into you. Now that her dad likes you, she's not into you anymore.
That's why the smile went away.
Hold on to your horses, Mary.
Yeah, don't let him come whenever he wants.
Don't touch your chest to show sincerity. You're not the ant. Well, sorry, that was the between video comments. So is Ron Weasley going to guide us to the woods now,
You're
or?
back on your feet.
Thanks to you,
Pause.
Mr. Parker. Without your help, I know you want to go into the forest. If I
I'd be
can
very
help
surly
you-
looking.
Could you find your way to the Calvary? I have a map.
No, you're going to need to get that murder guy to do it instead. Sorry.
We can try. That'll be my way of thanking you.
Worst case scenario, if we don't find it, you can come to my house and scream.
Very well.
We might just get lost together like for several hours, but it'll still be my way of thanking you.
We'll meet in an
You know, it
hour
better turn
outside
out
the
that,
town hall.
It better turn out that this
See you
Jack
later,
Nicholson guy is part of the murder cult. And it's not just, oh, he's an ordinary character, but he murders you if you make that incorrect choice because they didn't have anywhere else for the game to go.
Are you supposed to be ending your sentences with semicolons?
Sorry, I need a long gap before I can answer you. So we need to wait an hour and meet in front of the town hall. So I guess let's just wander around until something else happens, because every time I check the FAQ, we just immediately completely spoil a puzzle. It's not a FAQ, it's a walkthrough. It's not like an old Infocom style clue book with little hints. It's just like, if I look, boom, immediately the next 3 puzzles are completely solved for us. So
Well, I'm just... Oh, never mind. It took over to put... Well, maybe I just got close enough to the door. My thing is that I'm just obsessed with finding our camera.
I'm annoyed that we don't have our camera yet, but nothing I've seen like mentions getting the camera. Okay, but now it says,
Like, now the camera is there.
did you
Oh,
find
and
it?
we grabbed a tripod. There's still more stuff to grab. A lantern.
And a lens, right?
So this
But
is like
just-
Mr. Dressup's trunk. It's just full of everything in the world, but, you know, until you need it, you can't get it out of there. So later on, when we have to pretend to be like a scientist or something, we'll come in here and get like a lab coat and some nerdy glasses and then get all dressed up. and play
Well, I think we're
imagination.
supposed to. I keep saying over and over. Go back, talk to. Is Cobble the weird guy who?
Cobble's the guy whose house we're renting.
Oh, well, never mind. So I think we've done what we need to do, and now, yeah. So the camera was not there until now, I believe, and
Yeah,
now
it did not seem to exist.
we
Or-
can go
Ooh!
find Webster.
When you pick up the camera, it becomes a horrible night to have a curse, or a great night to have a curse, I guess. If you.
It's
Oh,
a
looking for
terrible
curses.
night to have a camera.
Is one more to get to the? Oh, there he is. Oh heck no! What's up, dog?
Oh hell no! What's up, Webster? It's
Let's see what you
Daniel
brought.
Webster.
I have a ham
Emmanuel
sandwich.
Okay, we have everything we need.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's nice. They actually
I know
have it
this
set
place
up.
very well. Let's go. I'll carry the tripod.
It's like in King's Quest, whichever. You can't go into the. You can force your way into the labyrinth, but the game will say, you have the strange sense you don't have all the items you need.
Oh, a secret path
we're
we never
always supposed to
knew
do
about.
that. For
The bush.
push,
Oh,
push.
well, you know, one in the
in
hand.
bush.
If you see one, if you see two in the bush.
There.
If I can,
That
if I can
bush.
interrupt and go on a strange
Whoa,
interlude.
didn't you see it? There's somebody
I'll wait till the
spying on us
dialogue
for
is done.
sure.
It's either cult guy in the
Calm
robe
down.
or Jack Nicholson.
Or both.
Listen, the cross is on the other side. I have to go home now.
My planet needs me.
Well, thanks. You really earned your keep. Like, you could have just told me, hey, soon, like the minute you enter the forest, just like look at bushes, and you'll notice that they can easily part. Anyway, I was going to tell a story about how we had a 70s day in high school, where they just like teachers dressed in 70s period dress, and the PA system played 70s music at different times throughout the day, and it was just like, I guess it was a fun theme thing as they intended, but one of the songs that played
Webster is
was
friendly.
Push.
He left so quickly, however, that he forgot to give me back my tripod. Luckily, I'm fairly gifted as a handyman.
But they played, again, in high school, on 70s days, they played Push Push in the Bush, which was an old, like, disco dance tune, where the refrain was Push Push in the Bush, Push Push in the Bush. So, like, you know, me and just a handful of my friends were kind of looking at each other and, like, asking why the teacher's like, does the principal not know what that means?
And the teacher looked you right in the eyes and goes, "Oh, he knows."
Oh, he knows.
Wink.
That's not what they said, but yeah, they were just kind of, they were all a little taken aback by Push Push in the Bush. So he took our, okay, that explains why we have to make a tripod out of, like, weird bullshit.
This
Yep.
must be the rest of the message on the rifle. Northeast Beast. 4
Ooh,
by
Northeast
2
Beast.
stars. The cavalry is here.
Oh, wait a minute.
A strange message written
East.
by Boleskine. E-S-T. This must be the rest of...
EST ain't
A
Northeast
strange
Beast.
message written by Boleskine.
Boleskine? A
E-S-T.
strange message written by Boleskine.
My information points to a cavalry.
All right, well, we figured all this stuff out.
I have
We're
found
pretty caught up.
Boleskine's guide.
Yep. Even your guide refuses to help you. Well, one of your guides just ditches you and takes your tripod. Another potential guide just murders you, so
Yep. Are we allowed to,
I guess-
like, explore
I
this
think
at
we're
all?
supposed to take a picture of it.
There's so much more to explore.
I mean, if you want to go exploring there, you can. I'll pop the map back open and see.
Mhm. All right, so we got to make our own little one stick.
Here, it's perfect.
What? Perfect. One stick. Just throw it on the
Perfect.
ground.
Man, you got that on the first try. It's perfect. I'm trying to find the Calvert on the
Fine,
map.
That seems to be holding.
I mean, if the one stick can literally stand up on its own, it's going to be a pretty sturdy tripod, right?
Well, I mean, if you one stick can stand up on its own, it's a
My tripod's
monopod.
not too stable.
You need.
Oh, now it's not perfect anymore. Once you add the extra sticks, it's like, oh no. No.
You
no,
had
no.
perfection and you overdid it.
You've over-engineered this tripod.
There, that should hold it in place.
Well, I guess I just use now.
If only I had the Nikon Pro. Cameras are kind of disappearing now with
If I took
cell
off that
phones, I
wrapping-
suppose.
Yep.
If I took off wrapping, I could do like the Turtle Ninja wrap. It'd be great.
Put a plate in the camera.
This is the text adventure, or the point-and-click adventure that tests your knowledge of antiquated photography equipment.
Fine. I'll be able to take some photos.
Fine. What was this?
Well, that is a
Lantern,
lantern.
yeah.
I'll make so much money at the newspaper editor back in London when I show him this picture of a cross.
Use camera.
Some really inconsistent bird sounds.
Oh, we have an exposed plate. Do I have to take more than one picture? Well, it looks like it, because I didn't even use it.
Use each of the 3 plates to create exposed plates. Yeah, like I guess you'd have to keep doing. It says you'll automatically pick up the camera again. So I guess just keep taking pictures so the game is satisfied.
It's $10 for 3 pictures here. I guess we leave the tripod there. All right, now I get to explore.
$10 is what we were gonna pay that dude.
Well, we did pay him. He said we could have our money back. What's that thing?
There's Black Cat.
Oh, it ran into the... That's all it was the whole time. No, never mind. You're not allowed to go that way.
Did it wander off into some bushes or something?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, we'll check the bushes.
There's a passage that way.
Oh, man!
A cat passage. I'll never be able to fit. I'm trying to figure out that, because that's what the guide is telling you to do to escape. I'm not sure why you would need to. Oh.
Cthulhu, behold! Look up there! We are being observed.
Oh, I'm
no
just
one's watching
observing
it.
people.
Don't worry, no one's watching this. Oh, he must have detection, because if we're a Protoss observer, we should be cloaked.
Funglui, Milwanaf, Cthulhu, Ryla, Wanglia, Nale.
Well,
Man,
who's
I
all
wish
here?
I
Do
knew-
we recognize these people? There's the
No,
innkeeper.
I wish I knew the character models better.
Nope. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Scooby.
Whoa,
Sign
he
your own death warrant.
Wow.
he showed up with computer
I,
sounds.
Narakamus, tell you that in 2 nights, Cthulhu will reign once more.
Okay.
Thanks
But
for
I
telling us.
Was I going to be dead anyway? Like, was he planning to be nice, but now he's going to be mad?
Well, yeah, we didn't have death warrant out on us yet. He put us in the notebook.
Yeah, I've got a notebook too. I'm going to write Cthulhu's down in it. Then he's got a death warrant.
I've gotten slightly angrier.
Poor Parker. So young.
Whoa!
And already in the next world.
Maybe I was
Alright.
supposed to leave and I didn't.
Yeah, I think maybe you're supposed to leave and you didn't. I guess
I
we
mean-
might need to start saving more often.
I guess so, yeah.
Went from 0 to 60 as far as how often you die.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
We're
that
over here.
was.
Not quite, no.
All right, well, I'm
Actually,
going
I
to
need a
pause the
guide
recording
tonight.
and then we'll pick
I
back
want
up
to
when
go
we're in
to the
that zone.
Calvary in the forest.
Yeah, because. Yeah, I mean, they missed us talking about Manahan, the turning into a cat with a broken skull. Oh, well.
They can't win them all.
You can't win them all.
All right, so we're going to just see what happens if we kind of...
Just leave.
Why don't we just go home? Something tells me that what we are going to experience... Wait, can I... There we go. Nope, for some reason that part of the forest doesn't quite work right.
I mean, I guess, like, if we get home and it's just like, well, I mean, the night won't end now because you can wander around all night in town and nothing will happen. Because we took our pictures, right?
Yeah, we got our pictures done. It's time to go. It's like, can I just like use bed?
See, this is what makes these games so frustrating. You take
Yeah.
the pictures and you're like, okay, now what? So, but maybe you didn't think to search the bushes where the cat ran because you didn't have JG on the call looking at the walkthrough.
Yep.
You'd just be like, oh, like there's this little screen over there and there's like a cat, but I guess there's nothing to do there. Oh, well, now I've taken the pictures.
Let me wander the town and try to talk to all the townsfolk that are mad that I'm knocking on their doors.
In the middle of the night, yeah.
Hey, where did you go?
There's a passage that way.
Okay, well, I'm leaving again.
We're not very subtle about this, eh?
Behold! Look up there, Fengui.
Look up there, Fengui. He just looks so mad. Like, why would you even be involved in a religion that just makes you unhappy?
You have signed your own death warrant.
I'm also curious why the sound of him showing up is like computer sounds.
2 nights, Cthulhu will reign once more.
It did not let me move.
Poor Parker. So young.
Parker.
Already in the next world.
I must be doing something wrong there.
Well,
What's the walkthrough say about this?
let's just give up immediately. But it's not like there's a puzzle we should have worked out. As soon as you are on the next screen, go right hide behind the tree.
Oh, so maybe I have to push right while we're... So remember how I said he was bad at game? Like at...
Mhm.
The part that is the pointer of that thinking thing is way higher than the actual icon.
Oh, one of the walkthroughs says, enter the passage and quickly use the right arrow key. Get parchment. Use arrow keys to run back to town fast. And the other walkthrough just says,
There's a passage that...
as soon as you're on the next screen, go right behind the tree. After you get spotted, run back the way you came.
Cthulhu Ryla. Wanglia Nale Fatang.
What the fuck's going on up there? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you hide. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
It also takes many clicks. You're like...
Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi boo.
Can
I am no longer able to spot you.
I don't say anything out loud.
Cthulhu Ryla.
Well, we definitely got some of the town folk. I just don't recognize all the models. I feel like if you were really sharp and paying attention, you'd know which of these individual people are which, and
Oh, shoot.
Behold!
maybe that.
Look up there.
Okay, I'm gonna hit grab real quick, I guess. Oh no, he grabs it automatically.
Yeah, that's why the walkthrough didn't need them. One of the walkthroughs doesn't mention it because it happens automatically.
Oh, and then we just suddenly fall. Okay, now we can actually control.
Parker, you have signed your own death warrant.
Uh-huh. Got a pen?
Hey, we're running. So, like, if you don't get the parchment, you don't get to run because you need.
He's like, well, I know I failed, so I might as well just let him kill me because I didn't get the parchment that I somehow know I needed.
Oh man, he's got multiple ways of trying to kill you.
Oh, I think he just zapped the floor so that we can never get back to that cross.
You know, I'm just gonna say this: we're not actually running across. Oh, I'm not controlling it now. Okay, we're not actually controlling that many. We're not actually running that far, so I don't know why we collapsed.
You're exhausted, been overdoing it. Blood pressure a little high, too. You'll need a good long rest.
And he injects you with, like, death sauce.
She's like, lucky for you, I have a good long rest for you in my pants.
It's a good long something. I just took your joke and... I didn't even, like, tag along. I just kind of made it slightly less clever.
Here's a prescription for getting some rest.
It's me, Dr. Chet
You're running
Feelgood.
the risk of a heart attack, so no excitement. You understand?
Certainly
Take
shouldn't be
this
playing adventure
prescription
games.
along to Matthews right away. They're pills for your heart. Careful now. At the slightest twinge of pain in your left side, swallow one and fast. You got that?
I'm
The
starting to
only
wonder if some of the
reason-
people in town here aren't that bad after all.
I feel like there's a handful of people who are super evil, and he might not be one, because he would just
I
have
hear
poisoned
what
us
you're
at this
saying,
point.
Yep. Although, I'm not so sure about that, because
And
for some reason his
no
text in
reckless
2 of those
pranks.
bubbles were right
You're
aligned.
young, but I'm only a physician, not a wizard.
Now bear in mind, the
Doctor,
only
there's
reason I
something
could
I
write
must
that
tell you.
prescription.
Doctor, why am I
Chased
naked
by
all
an
of a sudden?
An Indian? You mean someone from India? Otherwise, clearly you mean an indigenous
Apart
person.
from Netawanga, who hides out in the forest, I don't see who it could be.
Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
were in the
that's who it is.
forest? Apart from the native that lives in the forest, I don't know who it could possibly be.
Well and truly dead by now. If you meet him, ask him for the recipe for his elixir of eternal youth.
Also, ask him for that $20 he owes me. Anyway, the only reason I was able to write you a prescription is because you picked up that piece of
I'm not
parchment.
joking, Doctor.
If you didn't have it, I couldn't have written a prescription. That's why we just game overed you.
That's what I was afraid of. I'm not a psychiatrist, you know. What you need is rest.
And heart pills, apparently.
Yep. I'm still confused as to how we got naked.
Well, we collapsed outside of his house.
Yep, and
He
then
put us in bed.
standing up, you instantly get pants.
Are you
and a
sure
shirt.
Are you sure we were naked and it's not just wishful thinking on your part, Zerfall?
He might have just been topless.
Well,
But either
he's
way,
the
when we stood up,
he's
we
the
got a jacket.
We
and a
established
coat.
between bits of recording. He's the anti-unit. He keeps his hands far away from his chest to indicate lack of sincerity.
All right, I'm going to save this game here, and then we'll call it a video.
Good timing, because as far as I can make out, that was day one.
Well, there we
Like,
go.
yeah, I didn't see a little thing that explained that it's day two, but every walkthrough is organized the same way: day 1, day 2, day 3. So we've just finished day 1, and we were introduced to our new best friend, the quote Indian boo hiss. He's clearly a first. He's not a first Canadian. He would be a first. Where is this taking place? Massachusetts, I think. He's
Like,
a first Massachusettser. And a Cthulhu guy.
All right, well, next time I guess we'll get our prescription and then go get our prescription filled, because I can only imagine that's the path they're setting us on. Oh, and we got to use the photo lab too, I guess. So
Don't forget, though, to schedule a consultation between our physician and the insurance company, because they will fuck you over anytime they get a chance.
yeah, we are in America in this game. He has to go back
That
to
is-
England and deal with the NHS instead.
Yeah.
See ya.